Hey, how's it going? This is Pedro, and this is Pedro. We're brothers. We both have the same name. You know, we're a family business. So today we have a 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan that we previously worked on maybe 2 months ago. The customer came in and complained about, you know, having issues with the van, saying that it's a transmission. But unfortunately, instead of bringing it back and, you know, letting us check on it, they took it to the dealership, or the stealership. You know, a lot of people call that. Call it that. So they brought it in, have the invoice for them. They I think they charged them near $3,000 to change out a turret converter. Supposedly that would have fixed the issue. The issue was still the same. You know, they brought the van in. It has other issues other than the actual original issue that they had implied about. But yeah, this is a Dodge Grand Caravan here. We're gonna take a quick look around and we're gonna check it out, you know, run a diagnostic and see what's actually going on. We are a small business, like I said. We take pride in our work. For them to take it to the dealership and for them to point fingers at, you know, the previous person that worked on it or the previous shop, you know, I know that we're in competition, but let's try to have good sportsmanship, you know, over, you know, in the business, in the industry. You know, let's try to be professional and not try to imply that we did something. I mean, that's not right, you know. We're making this video to prove that these dealerships don't always know what they're doing.
Always the most trustworthy.
And they're not always the most trustworthy, like he's saying. And just to prove them wrong, you know, and saying not all dealerships are the same, you know, I'm going to say that right now. There's some dealerships that, you know, do that and some that don't. So not everyone's the same. I know every dealership probably has a different owner in it. But you know, let's take a look at this Dodge Grand Caravan, see what we find, and let's just get on with it. My brother Junior here, he's gonna, you know, turn on the vehicle. We're gonna open up the hood and see what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with the van. Step one of the diagnostics here at De Leon Transmission. The first thing we do here is run the codes. After I run the codes, we're gonna pop the hood, check the transmission oil level. After we check the transmission oil level, what we're gonna do, since we heard a little complaint about rattling and the motor doing all kinds of noises, is we're gonna do a little checkup on the motor mount. So we'll show you that in a little bit.
Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to run a quick inspection. We opened up the hood and we turned it on. As you see, the vehicle is on. It's a 3.6. It's a 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan, as I said before. But first I'm going to do is that they said it clunks. So the normal thing that, you know, would assume it would be the motor mounts. That's the only thing that could cause a clunk when you're coming to a stop and you're going. It only does it, you know, when you're taking off or when you're stopping. So what we're going to do, we're going to run a quick test to check the motor mounts. So what I'm going to have my brother do, Junior here, he's going to get inside and he's going to run that test. He's going to hold the brake, put it on drive, accelerate, you know, and let go, and do the same thing, you know. All right, go. So as you see, the motor is moving back. That's a quick indication that the motor mounts are bad, or I'm not sure what happened. They took it to the dealership, it came back over here. So what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna lift it up and see what's going on under there. Because when we turned it in, it wasn't doing this. The motor mounts were great. Alright, so now we're inside the vehicle. So what we're gonna do is run a simple test. We plugged in the scanner and we're going to run for the codes. We're going to see if it has any codes, any pending codes, memory codes. And from then we're going to run a test drive. While we run the test drive, we're going to find a data display on the scanner and see if everything is engaging correctly and if everything is working right, every sensor is right, just to see if the transmission is at fault. But yeah, so let's do that real quick. Since it is a 2015, I believe it is a Ram or Dodge. I'm not sure what year. Yeah, I'm not sure what year they did that, but it's pretty confusing for, you know, some people. Either way, you just try Dodge or Ram, it should come up. There we go. So it's 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan, 3.6 V6 engine. We get into it. We display fitted systems. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a quick code scan. We're going to do a post scan because it did come from the dealership supposedly. So they did fix it supposedly, but it wasn't fixed because when it got here, we ran a quick test drive before just to see what's going on. Because she's saying that whenever you came to a stop, it would surge and it would sometimes turn off and it would lurch forward. We're still doing the same symptom. And like I said previously is a dealership, or sometimes referred as a stealership by some people. They charged them near $3,000 and it had the same symptom. They didn't fix anything or any issues. I find it kind of appalling that a place or a shop or auto repair shop or a dealership would charge somebody a certain fee without fixing a thing. That's not right, you know. That's why they give us a bad name in this industry. A lot of people think, mechanic scam, and it's not something, everybody does. There are honest people around here like us, and we just want to prove that the dealership isn't always the best spot to take it. They charge a lot. They take a long time, probably 2 to 3 months to fix a problem that there is.
If you bring a product to our shop, like, not to badmouth anything, but if you bring a product to our shop and we fix it and you take it somewhere else to get fixed and then you want to bring it back to us, you should always brought it back to us to begin with, because we stand behind our products. If you take it somewhere else, we just want y'all to know from us to y'all to the public that that's y'all decision. That's voiding your warranty. I'm pretty sure the owner feels the same way.
They shouldn't have taken it to the dealership because it wasn't, it was under warranty. They should have brought it back here, straight here, and maybe we could have possibly, helped them out and fixed it right away without charging them a dime. If you bring it to a certain shop and they fix a certain thing on your vehicle, always take it back to the same shop. Because if you take it to the dealership, it doesn't matter if it's 2015 or 2022, they will find issues with the vehicle and charge you.
Another thing that I want to point out, that, like I said, this should have voided their warranty, but we're really kind to our customers. We really like helping our customers out. So what we're doing is we're still validating the warranty, even though they went to the dealer, and helping our customers out. I just want to point that out.
Yes, the reason we're doing that is because we just want to prove a point that we weren't in the wrong. They came in pointing fingers, came aggressive, and I try to handle the situation as best we could, with a calm, professional manner. And all we're doing right here is just trying to prove a point that what they did is wrong, and we are going to try to do everything we can to fix this issue and help the customer out. Because I like my 5-star ratings. So that's all I want to say. I like to give a professional service and give top-notch service.
We like our 5-star ratings, and we love our customers. Without our customers, we are nobody. I just want y'all to know that.
We are a small business and we want to grow. What we did is we scanned for codes. There are no codes, as you can see, no engine codes, no transmission codes. And as I saw earlier, you know how the motor mounts were bad, or the engine mounts, some people call that as well. These engine mounts aren't going to pop up on the scanner itself because it's a mechanical issue, or there's no sensor on it to notify the scanner that that has that issue. That's why we ran that test. So as you can see, there's no code, so what we're going to do is save it and upload it to our drive, our cloud. That way we have a printout of the system report. So now what we're going to do is go to transmission and go to data display. Data. Okay, and on this aspect of the scanner, on the data display for the transmission, this will mark everything related to the transmission, from sensors to pressure to all you can think of, temperature. So what this is going to help us do is see if everything is engaging correctly, there's no issues, making sure every sensor is working properly, and seeing what is going on. So what we're going to do is do a quick test drive, see if everything's working properly.
Take the first put your seatbelt on, sir, please.
So as you can see, target gear, we just reversed. It's marking reverse. We put it in drive, it's up. So second gear, third gear is engaged. fourth gear is engaged, fifth gear is engaged, and the last gear should be the sixth gear because it is a 62 TE unit.
We come to a stop here, and this is where we surge and lurch forward.
So they were saying that it would surge and it would lurch forward, and it would sometimes turn off. But we did check it beforehand, and we checked it, and we put the scanner in, and it said on the invoice that they showed me from the dealership that they replaced the torque converter. We'll find that out in the future whenever we lift it to see what they actually did. But they failed to program the TCC break-in. All it took to fix that issue was the TCC break-in programming, and it took less than 5 seconds to do that, and that fixed the issue. But everything's working properly. The only thing I see is that the motor mounts are bad actually, and the customer had said that he put a new motor in, so we have to see what has been done to this van and what is going on and get in the know of the work they had done.
Customer lost $3,000 for not bringing it back.
Yeah, so the customer lost $3,000 for not bringing it back, and
Something it took us 15 minutes to fix.
yeah, that's just how things are nowadays. We are a small company, and you know, we just want to show everybody out there that not, you know, every place does this, and small shops that are still going on and have been going on for years, give them business, you know, give them some support, because there are good shops out there, and we're just trying to get out and, you know, try to get out there. You know, maybe one day we might be a chain, and that's our ultimate goal, you know, to bring better service and just better overall experience in the the transmission industry, and you know, help people out.
Bottom line, and what we're trying to say is, right here at De Leon Transmission, you're gonna get a good job. You're gonna get a proof of a good job. Anything that you're gonna get at a corporate business, you're gonna get it here, probably even better.
And at a personal level as well.
You should probably consider coming over here if you really want to be like more in tune with your vehicle, meaning you want to get explained to and not just worked on. Come over here. We're more than workers. We're happy to inform you and not just, you know, do a job for you. We'll let you know why the job's getting done, how is it getting done, and we'll even let you see the process. Might not be in the shop, might be on the video, but at least you get something that you can see and probably take home with you if you really want it
Yeah.
to go home with.
Yeah, just
You know, we can probably bring you USB. We can even upload.
yeah. So upon request, you can just always request it, and we'd be more than happy to, you know, show you what's going down and what's going on. So yeah, just this is we're done with the test ride. The test drive, so what we're going to do next is put it on the lift and lift it up and see what's going on. What we're doing now is we're checking out what work has been done, inspecting the motor mounts, the ones that we previously saw. We figured out that the motor mounts are bad because the motor moves back and forth. I have my light here, as you can see. You can fan out right here on this side right here.
You can see the big tear.
This is the motor mount right here. He's gonna show you.
And then get it up here where it's all torn. There's no meat on it. See? No bueno. Sorry.
So
that's the front motor mount.
we can confirm that the front motor mount is bad, and
Okay, so
now the next one is the back one.
And notice there's a bolt missing on the cross member. And look at this motor mount up here. It
In the
is
back.
gone. Nothing left to be spoken of. Go in there, go to with your phone. All the way in, show them that fucking rubber missing. All that rubber's missing. Bottom right there, that's when you want to get up in there. All that's supposed to be full of rubber, guys. It's metal on metal, basically.
So now the next thing is that we have to check off the list is the turret converter. They had said that they replaced the turret converter and charged $3,000 to change and swap out the turret converter. It had the same issue. I'm not sure how they can get away with that. I wish I could get away with that, you know. But no, we're not bad people, man. We actually try to fix the issue and try to resolve something and then charge. We don't turn in any vehicle unless the problem that it had gets fixed. We find solutions to those problems. Let's see I guess, what they did, because to be honest, none of these bolts look like they got messed with. They're not marked. They haven't been taken off. They haven't been put on.
Still the oil debris.
There's still oil debris. Yeah. And there's
the transmission not cleaned off. It's still
I can honestly confirm that this transmission has not been tampered with. It has not been taken off. They didn't. It looks like it hasn't been tampered with. I don't know why they're saying that. So what we can do is check out the turret converter here, if they did put a new one or not. And honestly, it looks like the same one. He's turning the crankshaft, that way we can visibly see the turret converter and at a better angle. So far, what I've seen with my eyes, nothing has been tampered with. They haven't changed the turret converter. The motor mounts are bad. I'm not sure. I don't think they have anything to do with that. That's just natural. It deteriorates. The gums go bad, you know, so I think he's almost finished here.
Got it.
And we're gonna check out the turret converter. Yeah, and it's the same turret converter.
Bolts look different.
Yeah, the bolts don't look like they got moved on. So, you know, I mean, that kind of just kind of ends it there. We did confirm everything right away. I think we're done here. We figured everything out. We got everything done. We got everything videoed, and we noted everything down. All I can do now is call the customer and let them know. With that, I'm out. So I'll see you next time.
We out.